What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy ProCat, and welcome to my first month of trying to qualify for FNCS. So, for some backstory, I've been wanting to do Fortnite competitively for basically the past year, but I've never really locked in and started trying to do stuff like play every day, or basically just have a schedule in general. But recently, at the beginning of last month, I decided to do just that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh yeah, and like and subscribe if you want to keep track of where I'm at. The first FNCS qualifier happens in just 4 months from now, and my goal is to try and make it past the first round of play for that. But as you can see here, I've got a lot of training to do. These are some clips from the very start of my journey around August 21st, and as you can see, there are some massive problems. First and foremost, my aim was absolutely terrible, especially with assault rifles. And second most, my builds and edits left a lot to be desired, to say the least. So really quick, let's review one of the two very interesting clips I found, and see what I was doing wrong a month ago. So we got an enemy fizzing in that little box, and they're like shield bubble and stuff. So, as you can see, I'm really bad at making a box. I didn't even put a code in it. That was shocking. Oh, there we go. Now I put a cone in the box. Try and take height. This isn't a bad play on Hero. I kind of like this one actually. Oh, okay. So I had big height advantage. I don't know why I was like, run into this person. Cracked. That's good. But at this point, I heard more footsteps and I just completely like retreated, which wasn't a bad play, I don't think. Yeah, so that just happened. That dude jumps down. I'm still using my shotgun at this range for some reason. There we go. Switch to the burst. No balls. There we go. I like panic build walls and stairs for some reason. Like terrible placement. Oh, that was the biggest whiff of all time. So I feel like this definitely highlights what my biggest problem was, which is the fact that A, my build placement was terrible, and B, my aim was terrible, and C, I completely folded under pressure. So this clip is from 3 days later, but I wanted to use it to showcase something very interesting. As you can see in this clip, my mechanics are terrible, but I was still able to kill this opponent who had infinitely better mechanics than me over half of the times we fought. Now, the reason for this is that while my mechanics suck, I was able to keep track of the enemy and also did things that my opponent didn't expect. And he even admitted himself that he kept dying because I would be in places that he wasn't used to fighting in. So all of this to say, even if you have amazing mechanics, always make sure that when you're build fighting, you are actually build fighting your opponent. Because a large amount of the time, the thing holding back these people is that they are getting lost in the sauce and focusing too hard on their actual mechanics, not focusing on the opponent. Your focus should always be on your opponent, as that is literally the whole reason you're building in the first place. Anyway, now that I've finished with that, I want to analyze this clip from my first ever in-game I had in the Cash Cup, and talk about where I went wrong and where I need to improve.
So this is good for us. Lucky kids all around. Like in this metal right here.
Yeah, there's one in this metal. There's also one in this brick right here. My mechanics are still terrible.
Hold the wall while it's low, just in case they edit. Alright. You kinda go through the old builds.
I'd say I'm taking this nitro search one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna take it, but.
And so we end up in here, and this is goated.
Wait, that was low-key so clutch.
Yeah. Alright, break this. Break that, No, we're in circle.
Yeah. I just don't want to get caught.
Break this door.
Break this door.
So yeah, we basically just set up here.
I'm holding. Alright, break this too.
Yep.
I'll hold.
Nothing really interesting happens. We're basically just set up. Nobody pushes us.
Yeah. Might be able to make a play on these kids. They rotate if they
These people did set up sort of in
rotate
here,
early.
but they rotated out fast.
Go hit the. Oh, it's too early.
I don't know what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm kind of lost. Like, you can see I'm literally just looking around for people.
Gang, how is nobody else in here with us?
Yeah, because I assumed there was going to be like 4 other squads rotating out. And
I
there
know.
was like
We get
nobody
so
here.
good.
There's still 11
Good
people
rotation.
alive in this. Nobody has died.
The nitro struggle.
So
gonna
we're
take us
just
too far.
chilling. This is where we started rotation. So the thing is, we still had 700 mats. I don't know why we just sprinted.
Chill
Okay.
here first.
But it worked out. We got a box, and
It's in
then
this metal right in front of us.
I'm terrible at tarping and can't tarp
Literally
fast
right in front
enough.
of us.
And then for some reason I do this instead
Oh,
of,
we gotta go. We gotta go.
I don't know what this was. And then we just sprint across the open. I don't,
All right. I got us
yeah, I did, it somehow survived this rotation.
the box,
Nice.
and the wrath medallion's dead.
Oh my god, it's moving.
At this point, if you can't tell, I'm sort of panicking.
It's moving already.
I have 15 armored walls, but use approximately 0, and I just get immediately destroyed. The next cash cup, I was camping with some dude for the entire thing, so I can't really show off any progression there. But around this time, I realized that the thing most holding me back was my raw mechanics, and so I started trying to improve those as well. So here's my raw mechanics as of September 8th, and how long it took to get through each edit drill. As you can see, it was not good whatsoever, and I still needed a lot of work and improvement. At this point was when I started to set actual routines for myself by improving my edits and aim. And when I did the Cash Cup on September 16th, I noticed a lot of improvement. I didn't get stomped in a single one of my fights, and almost all of them were extremely close. However, I need to improve my early game a lot still, as that is where I'm dying the most currently. Alright, so here's some backstory lore. For the past 3 years, I have been unable to beat my friend Archer in a 1v1. So every month, we're gonna check in on how that goes. By the end of this month, my average score against him was 6 wins and 8 losses, which is surprisingly close in my opinion, especially because of the fact that he is actively playing again. By the end of the month, however, we were dying to fall damage a lot instead of each other, which definitely makes it feel like we were getting closer to each other's skill level. In conclusion, at the end of the first month, my current rank is Diamond 3, I have made $0 in earnings, and I still haven't beat Archer in a 1v1. This month I also found a permanent duo, and our goal is to get him earnings so that he can buy a PC, because this bot noob freezes every 20 seconds while in a fight. Please donate, do whatever bro, get my man a PC, I cannot take this no more. My goal for the end of the month is to be over 3/4 of the way in elite rank and have made my first earnings. Here's the creative map I used to train if you want it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.